County Public Schools is still without a solution to their proposed $16 million deficit situation. A special board meeting is set to begin in less than 30 minutes.
The public hearing will be inside the John D. Price Administration Building. Again, it starts at 5:30. WKYT Samantha Valentino is joining us there right now to continue tonight's WKYT Investigates team coverage. Samantha, you have covered the district's budget woes for months now. What are you hearing from parents ahead of tonight's meeting?
Well, Bill and Amber, the one thing that I really continue to hear from parents and community members is that they just want answers. Those calls for transparency have only grown louder since we first uncovered that the district's contingency is now much lower than initially projected.
It's truly unbelievable that that amount of money could possibly be spent.
Community members and board members alike have raised the question, what happened? The contingency fund was supposed to be just shy of $42 million. It's a placeholder in the budget to show the district is setting money aside in case of emergencies. FCPS policy requires the contingency be 6%. The true contingency carry forward or fund balance is the true cash balance that rolls into the next year's budget. That number is now just $26.3 million.
It has to have board approval. Monica Mundy, Amanda Ferguson have said more than once they were never given an option. They were never shown anything to approve.
Board policy requires approval to dip into the contingency. Finance Director Rodney Jackson previously told the board when asked if the contingency had been spent, he wouldn't know or have a final number until year-end close.
That is just an insult to the intelligence of the people in Fayette County and parents and staff and stakeholders. There is simply no way that that amount of money could have gone missing and that they should not have known about it in the time frame that all of this has transpired.
Now the board is working to figure out how to address the deficit now that using the contingency is off the table. Superintendent Liggins made several recommendations last week, including a hiring freeze, discontinuing NTI days, and restricting some purchases.
April or May, and these are all cuts and potential problem solves that could have taken place then.
Liggins is now recommending the board avoid the controversial occupational license tax.
My guess is they are going to play with property tax and deal with the ramifications of that.
The property tax did come up in the board's August 18th meeting. Rodney Jackson said the administration recommends adopting a 4% rate, a 1.1 cents decrease from last year. The decrease would still generate $12.2 million in additional revenue. Board member Amanda Ferguson noted the board could further decrease the rate without losing any revenue. A potential change to the property tax rate, along with the rest of Liggins' recommendations, would be up for a board vote during their meeting here Monday night. That's why the board said they wanted to have this public hearing tonight first to give community members the chance to share their thoughts on any of those options that do remain on the table to address this proposed $16 million budget deficit. Again, that meeting tonight begins at 5:30 p.m. here at the John D. Price Administration Building. Live in Lexington, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.